This is sway.
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 In the morning. In the morning.
In the morning.
Don't shake that body.
Wake your punk ass up. That crust out y'all.
That's right. It's First Day with Kelly Kinkaid live on the air, and we have two very special guests. Once again, Kelly Kinkaid.
Good morning, good citizens. Today we have Dr. Steve Mynatt and Dr. Richard Mynatt. We're here to talk about prostate cancer. You know, that hits close to home for me because my father had prostate cancer, and I know a lot of listeners can relate to this. And, you know, let's just start. What is prostate cancer?
Well, it's just like any other, cancer. It's a fast-growing disease within an organ, right? Mm-hmm. That can then spread to other sites. So the prostate's usually a walnut-sized organ that sits right outside the bladder and on top of the rectum. And the urine has to flow from the bladder through the prostate to get to the outside, okay? Right. So as you get older, the prostate enlarges, and people get what we call BPH, which is benign prostatic growth, okay?
Why does it enlarge? Why does it get larger?
Well, yeah, they don't really totally know that. It has something to do with testosterone, okay?
Under the influence of testosterone, that's what causes it to grow. A lot of the products that are out there will slow that down by decreasing the amount of testosterone available. Mm-hmm. And the prostate itself will, what does it do? It makes secretions that help buffer the sperm. And I like to say, the one place where I read it said it buffers the sperm from the harsh environment of the vagina. I thought that was a good way of putting it.
Harsh environment.
So what does that mean? It buffers the sperm?
Well, yeah, to protect them because, what you're wanting is that strong swimming sperm to make it up to fertilize the egg. And so,
the vagina is acid. And so to buffer it, this is a basic fluid to protect the sperm. Okay.
Okay.
But, I never thought of the vagina as a harsh environment myself.
Yeah.
So the prostate enlarges. Like 50% of men have prostatic enlargement at age 50, and then at age 60, about 60%, and age 70% have enlargement. Now that doesn't mean they have cancer, but BPH is one of the most common things that we treat.
And doctors, when I've always heard of guys getting their prostate cancer, when my dad would talk about it, he just would go, that examination is something else, and also as far as examinations, you said 50, but now men should get checked earlier, correct?
Yeah, especially African American men should be checked at least at 45, and if there's a family history, maybe start even at 40.
Right.
Because just prostate cancer, and we don't know why, but it's more prevalent in the African American community, and it's more aggressive. Mm-hmm. So they're really at higher risk, and the death rate in the African American community is like double that in whites. So really got to get the word out to African American community, and that's what on our website PFY Direct there's a awareness program called Right to Fight,
right,
that Damon Crump created. So we're trying to get that word out and trying to save people.
One of the reasons why we wanted to have you on here, Kelly has a family member that experienced that prostate cancer. I have a family member that experienced prostate cancer as well. My older brother, Terrence Calloway, and I were talking about it because when it's in your family history, you want to start doing preventive measures early. Mm-hmm. And so we read about you guys and found out that you guys have been working around this for cumulatively 60 years between you, right? So y'all examined a lot of dicks.
Well, that's what we say. We're Pecker Checkers.
Pecker Checkers, all right.
My brother did it, and I did it. And
our dad was a urologist, so we've lived urology all our lives, really. So, yeah.
All your lives. Yeah. And you guys developed a product that my brother and I, especially my brother, wanted to, find out more about and then kind of help spread the word in the community about this product that has been extremely successful. We went on a site called thehealthhunters.info,
right.
thehealthhunters.info. And I want to tell all the citizens, especially men, but women and children too, fathers, you got husbands, you got brothers. A lot of us are reluctant to get checked out. Go to thehealthhunters.info and then you can find this product, right? Now, what did you guys invent for this?
Well, actually, yeah, the product we have is called ProstaKare, and it's not for prostate cancer. Now, this is for the BPH, the benign growth, okay? Yeah. We do have some lycopene in there, which has been shown in some studies to help prevent prostate cancer, but we can't make a claim on a supplement that our product prevents prostate cancer.
Okay.
But it does help with the symptoms of enlargement of the prostate. And actually, with prostate cancer, most of the time you don't even have any symptoms till it spreads, or you have the symptoms of BPH, the enlarged prostate. So our product would address that, which is, when it gets big, they have decreased size and force of strain, feel like they don't empty their bladder. This product also addresses prostatitis or inflammation of the prostate. So we have a couple of ingredients to help shrink the prostate, beta-sitosterol and saw palmetto. And then we have a product that combats the inflammation called quercetin. Yeah. And then we have our lycopene, okay? Now, our product, we had tested against one of the big products you see on TV, Super Beta Prostate. And they claim to have a lot of beta-sitosterol. Well, we had our product tested. We have over 140% more beta-sitosterol than Super Beta Prostate, okay? So,
and what does that do for in layman's terms for our listeners?
So those products shrink the prostate so that they get a better stream, better force, empty their bladder better. Those are the kind of symptoms you get with BPH.
Okay.
Now after you've had your prostate removed, or sometimes with radiation treatments, impotence and incontinence are two potential risks of having these procedures. And so we do have the blue pill too, which helps, like Viagra. It's got an ingredient, L-citrulline, in it that was proven in the Journal of Urology to act similarly to Viagra for erections, and so that's a real problem in men, and that doesn't have to be men that have prostate cancer either. But I was going to say, if we back up a little bit about family members, we have a family member that has prostate cancer too, and it's myself.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. So check this out. I'm a urologist for 30 years. I take prostates out. I did that for years, and I'm the worst in the family probably for ignoring what I should be doing to take care of myself. This is why we're trying to make people aware that it can happen to anybody. I mean, I was having chest pain on the treadmill before I finally got evaluated and ended up with a stent in my heart, which worked really good. But we were out in Washington. Rick and I were on the Snake River hunting cutthroat trout, fishing for cutthroat trout with fly rods, and enjoying ourselves while we practiced out there.
You guys are anglers too?
Oh, yeah. We grew up in Tennessee, so you got to start fly fishing early.
We're going to talk.
I'm starting a fishing business down in Belize.
Let's stay on the prostate right now, okay? Right. You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to open up the phone lines, and we'll come back and let you finish, okay? 888-742-3345, thehealthhunters.info. This is important. Go check that out for yourself, and you could get – and I say this because we're going to be, using the product, as we get older. We want to do preventative measures, early, right? And this is part of the process. And we're going to take your calls, 888-742-3345. All right, this is a really, this is an important conversation.
Yes.
It's as important as any news we read and political news as we do daily, or Celebrity Wire that we do daily. This is about health. That's why we do First Aid with Kelly Kinkaid. This ain't about no lights, no headlines, no metrics, none of that. This is about a better way of living, quality life, especially when you dealing with issues as serious as prostate cancer in every community, especially the Black community. And so we brought two doctors here.
Yes, today we have Doctors Steve and Richard Mynatt here talking about prostate cancer. Sway, what's interesting about this, according to American Cancer Society, about one in 7 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer during their lifetime. And about 180,000 new cases of prostate cancer have been diagnosed. And it's really important to get the awareness out. And I thank you guys for coming here to talk about prostate cancer. And we were talking about the examination because I've always heard it's not...
you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about it. Thank goodness.
I had it done. I had it done. And with the finger.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the finger.
Sometimes you get a second opinion,
No. I took what they gave me, and it was
we're ready for you right now.
Rich got a glove. They just put a lube and a plastic rubber glove on it. You guys are too eager to do this exam. I don't understand what's going on here.
We like this.
It's just gonna feel like you're having sex.
Okay, great. Through the anal, yeah.
And over your practices.
Wait, hold up. I think Rich and I are having sex two different ways.
Now we are serious, and you said 1 in 7. 1 in 5 African American men can be will be diagnosed with prostate cancer, and 5% of those will die. It's more aggressive in blacks, and here's the problem though, with your family history.
Yeah.
So when you have one person, it goes to if you have one person that has prostate cancer in your family, you're at 1 in 3 chance. And it goes if you have 2 people in your family, it goes up to 83% risk for you having prostate cancer. If you have 3 immediate family members that have prostate cancer, your risk goes up to 97%. You're going to have it. Of course, Rick gave me a hard time once I got diagnosed with prostate cancer. He said, "Well, now you've ruined it for all of us." So
Yeah, he's increased my risk.
That's the way brotherly love, right
exactly.
Doctors, what are the symptoms of this? How will people? It might be men walking around now who may not
asymptomatic.
have gotten,
Yeah. No symptoms most of the time with prostate cancer until it spreads. So that's why it's important to go get checked, because you might have some BPH symptoms where they have a slower stream, but really no symptoms of prostate cancer. So you got to get a rectal exam, and you got to have a PSA. There's a lot of controversy about PSA, the blood test. That stands for prostate specific antigen. That's just a protein that's made in prostate cancer. But it's the best test we got out there, and you need to have that done yearly, a rectal exam and a PSA. If the PSA is elevated, or if there's an abnormality on the prostate gland, then you need a prostate biopsy, which is not that big a deal. We do them in the office, under just some local.
Wait till you have it done.
Yeah.
and so for listeners out there, men, if you've had if it's been prostate cancer in your family history, even if you're 30 years old, you should go get checked. Correct?
Well, that might be a little young. I mean, at least at 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I went and got mine checked. So, what made y'all bring these rubber gloves? Did you think you were going to do some exams?
We wanted to make sure you got examined.
Okay.
We didn't know that you'd already been
All the
examined.
men in here.
Exam. Okay, so the health
Your
hunters.
listeners might want to listen to you.
OQ. OQ's not 40 yet. So he's not ready. But he got a big ass, though. All right.
A wonderland. But let's say one other point.
Wonderland.
It's like 221,000 new cases. It's a little bit more than what you'd say in a year. And, 30,000 men will die of it this year. But what we have to understand, and we're trying to make people aware that it can be a bad tumor, but there's millions out there that have it. So it's usually slow growing and usually does not kill you if you're diagnosed early on, which is what we're here for. We're trying to get people to get evaluated early. And you catch a tumor early on, the number is 100% survival at 5 years if you catch it and treat it appropriately with an early tumor.
Are these examinations yearly or just?
Okay, now the American Urologic Association has these guidelines, and we can talk about PSAs and their guidelines, but the one that you're asking about, we always did it yearly. They're starting to say, they feel like we're diagnosing too many cancers too early that the people would outlive anyway. Now, this is more in white population now. I think you still, in the African Americans, need to be a little bit more aggressive. But they're saying they're moving the routine exam to every 2 years.
Every 2 years.
But that's in white, so I think black guys
that's
ought to get an exam every year and get a PSA.
What about Asian guys?
Aging?
Asian
and Africans don't have to worry about it. It's over here they think it's the diet, it's maybe some genetics and red meat, things like that.
So in Africa, there's no prostate cancer.
No, it's not.
It's rare.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not as abundant.
It's not as aggressive.
Well, that might be diet related or something. But yeah, people that live here and Asians and anybody that lives here that's on a Western kind of diet for sure. And
food. Then that's the cause. It's the food.
Mary Lou has got it right in that section.
Mary Lou Hanner came up, and you guys watched it because you guys are officially.
And downtown Michael Brown.
Downtown Michael Brown. Yeah, you know what's up. Put that glove up. This is what the Health Hunters. The product, you can find the product at the healthhunters.info. Citizens, go check it out for yourself. I'm going to take a few callers, man. Let's go to Alabama. We got David from Alabama on the line. David, good morning. How you doing?
Hey guys, good morning. How's everybody?
Things good, man. Say hello to the doctors, and what's your question?
What's up, docs? Hey, I got a question for you. I'm a 43-year-old African-American male with no family history of prostate cancer, but the last couple of years I've been noticing my bladder not really holding as much. My stream is a little weaker, and, I'm just going a lot more, especially at night. So what is that symptoms of? Should I be concerned with anything or get anything checked out? I've had the DRE done probably twice in the last 7 or 8 years, and no problem so far.
Well, yeah, I tell you, you've got BPH symptoms. You've got the symptoms of an enlarged prostate. Our product may help with those, okay? So the key thing about these supplements, though, is you need to stay on them for a while for them to work. And a lot of people take them for a couple of days, call, hey, it's not working, I want my money back. Well, these products are kind of like some of the prescription products. There's a prescription drug out there called ProstaKare. Takes 6 months to work. So our product will help shrink your prostate and give you a better stream, better force, probably empty out better. But you need to take it for a few months to to really say. And then if it doesn't work, then yeah, you need to see a urologist. You might be a candidate for some prescription medication.
Hey, David, go to the healthhunters.info. It's called ProstaKare. Make sure you check it out for yourself. Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot. Can I get
right.
some citizenship before I go?
Hey, David, you officially a citizen.
A sway in the morning.
All right. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. Doc been wanting to say that for a long He trying to take my job over here, man. I don't want your job, so there's only one dick I need to see.
Pecker Checkers.
That's what you know. Pecker Checkers.
RS.
Yeah. When you said Peckers earlier, when I walked in the conversation, I just heard Peckers, and I saw two white guys. I didn't know where they were going with this. All right, Brittany from Oklahoma is on the line. Well, good morning, Brittany.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. I just really like to say I'm so excited to get through. This is amazing.
Oh, that's great. That's what's up. But we're excited to have you, Brittany. Welcome to Sway in the Morning. You have a question for the doctors?
Yes. Well, I had two. One, my grandfather was recently diagnosed with prostate cancer, so I was just wondering, is there anything I can do with my 5-year-old son just to be aware as he grows older and what I should be doing? And then the other question is, my fiance has an enlarged prostate. He's 27. He said it runs in his family, and I wasn't sure how that correlates with him being at a higher risk than other men for getting prostate cancer.
Well, yeah, he's at a little higher risk because there's a family member, but probably not at 27. I mean, he needs to start checking around 40. Now, if he's having problems with his prostate right now, it's probably prostatitis or inflammation of the prostate rather than enlargement of the prostate. So sometimes antibiotics can help with that, or anti-inflammatories. So he might benefit from ProstaKare, taking that for a few months too, because it decreases inflammation in the prostate. And as far as what you could do for your son, the key thing, he's young enough now that he can really concentrate on diet, because if you get away from the red meat and the dairy products and go to more fish and vegetables and fruits, they've linked that to prostate cancer. So he's going to have a little bit higher risk since your grandfather has it. And what else can he do?
They say heart healthy is prostate healthy.
Yeah, don't let him get heavy. Obesity is kind of associated with it. So anything that's heart healthy is prostate healthy.
And then he gets screened early on. I mean, this is way down the road for him since he's 5, but at 40 to 45 anyway, he needs to start having digital rectal exams and PSA.
All right, Brittany.
Yes.
Thank you for your call,
yes.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right, you're officially a citizen. Did we give her citizenship?
Not yet.
Oh, Brittany, you're officially a citizen.
A sway in the morning.
Yay!
All right. Okay, cool. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Every time we give our citizenship out, Steven, he hits his, do your bell, man? Do the bell?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Steve's pretty good at that.
He's pretty good at hitting the bell.
I start salivating, though,
I want to thank y'all for coming by. ProstaKare, I want to do this reoccurring. So for citizens who didn't get a chance to talk to the doctors, go to the healthhunters.info. You can find out more about ProstaKare and actually purchase the product for yourself and see if it works for you. Like they said, try it for a couple of months, and then you'll see how it works for you. You guys need to give some shout-outs, right?
Yes, I do. I need to give a shout-out to the Valley Girls, Mikey Mike and the Funky Bunch with Warren G.
Okay, that's right. Mikey
brother
Mike and the
cool,
Funky
ain't he?
Bunch.
He's
My
so
brother
cool.
Mike.
The Valley Girls. Who are the Valley Girls?
Giving a shout-out to Chance Collins. He's just graduated broadcast journalism at UT, and he's working at the local Fox Sports Channel.
That deserves
those
a bell.
Valley Girls.
Who are the Valley Girls?
Valley Girls are my girls. They work at my office.
Office girls.
Down in the valley.
Damn, you
Tennessee
call them
Valley.
Valley Girls?
Tennessee Valley. Tennessee Valley's the
Just
name
one
of
in
the
your office.
They dig deep, huh? All right, man, Stephen and Rich, thanks for coming by, man.
Thanks a lot.
Man, I hope y'all have fun. And listen, You guys are officially citizens of Sway in the Morning.
All right, that's what I wanted. Shout out to Sheila, too.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
We got up next, we got the one and only Sam Waterston coming by, ladies and gentlemen. You know him from Law and Order. Sway in the Morning.
It's Sway in the Morning, only
On Shade 45.